Facebook?
No, no Facebook.
Oh, no Facebook?
Only that account.
I thought we only chat.
Huh?
We only chat?
Just look it up.
You want to get this one? Canon. Take out the cover? Yeah. Steam went out. It's good now, so it was out.
Saving for the chat, right? Where can I take that? Huh? Where can I take that?
Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Welcome, everyone, come in. All right. This is the perfect time to take pictures with Santo Nino. Greet one another. We are about to begin. So all the kids, if you want to take a picture with Santo Nino, this is the perfect time. As we're taking pictures, we have a sari-sari store. Feel free to stop by. We also have face painting. And we also have a few vendors on site. This is a perfect opportunity to dance with Santo Nino. For those of you who remember, this is a vital, vital part of tonight's evening. So feel free to come to the center. Don't worry about your seats. It will be there. Feel free to dance with Santo Nino. Lahat tayo, come on. This part of the night is strictly for Santo Nino. So please.
If you need napkin, go adjust.
I like this setup. So if you want to dance with Santo Nino, line up behind Santo Nino. And for your photographer, be in front of Santo Nino. So that you can share tonight with everyone you know. We're going to be playing more music. It's coming.
Volume goes nuts.
Okay, guys, for those of you who are looking for the program, all right. I know some of you guys are looking for the program. The program is available with my cousin Bari. Bari, wave your hand. It's one per family for those of you, so if you've already paid, feel free to come up to Bari and he will pass one to you. He has the list. And also for Marienda, that's food before you eat. It's available on both sides of me, left and right. So in an orderly fashion, we ask that you line up and grab some food and then have a seat. Because the event will begin in just a moment. So welcome everyone. Say hi to everybody. All right.
We only had it on the left channel.
Just a reminder, there's two sides for Marienda. There's one more over here. This line looks a little shorter. So if you think you're in the back of the line, feel free to go to this side. By the way, major shout out to our on-site vendors. Mabuhay Vibes on my right side. Wave your hands over there, Mabuhay Vibes. They've got a lot of great merchandise. Every time I wear their stuff, people compliment. So shout out to Mabuhay Vibes. We have Fresh over here. For those of you interested, I can't even begin what services they provide, but let's just say they make you look a lot better than you did when you walked in. So shout out to Fresh over here on my left side. Wave your hands over there. There she is, Tram. She's short, but she's big in spirit. But we love you, Tram. So once again, there's two sides of Marienda, on my left and on my right. Welcome everyone. 2023 Fiesta, we are here. You made it. You are safe, and the 49ers just scored another touchdown. So there we go. That's the same energy I want. It's not about football tonight, too. It's also about Santo Nino. So, Viva Santo Nino! Viva Santo Nino! One more thing I want you guys to say, follow me. When I say, God is good, I want you to say all the time. So, God is good. A little louder. God is good. Viva Santo Nino! Perfect. Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's keep dancing. For those of you who want to take another set of pictures with Santo Nino, this is your window. So don't be shy. Don't worry about Marienda. It'll still be there. But Santo Nino will be here for just a little bit. So take your photos. Enjoy the night. Because our program is about to begin. Also, for those of you in the program, Cousin Bari over here, one per family. The program is a vital part of tonight as well. It gives you the agenda. It shouts out all of our vendors. Bari has a list. Bari, wave your hand one more time. That's Cousin Bari over there with the program. A special program. And also Brother Brandon over there. Also, shout out to our Sari Sari store. This is the first time I've seen it, and everything is not affected by inflation. It's 25 cents a lahat. So, also t-shirts, $20. They say Fiesta, they say Gala. We have sizes from small to double XL. Our goal is to sell everything in this corner by tonight. I will tell you, I will remind you. All right, y'all. We are about to begin, so greet everyone, grab your food. The program is about to start. Thank you. those of you who want to take a few more pictures, this is your moment. Santo Nino will be back on his stand, and the next time pictures will be available will be later at the end of the night. So please feel free to take your pictures. Ask someone to take a picture for you. This is your moment. If you are one of our donors, thank you very much. Feel free to grab your program before we distribute them for all of our donors. You know who you are. Brandon and Barry over here will be distributing. We have a list of our donors. If you don't come up, don't worry, we'll also look for you. My dad has a bag of potato chips, so if you need some potato chips, feel free. Alright, someone asked me, Mel, what is one of these vendors? What is Fresh? What do they provide? They provide on-site Botox. Yes, on-site Botox. It is real. So consultation is free and it's $11 a unit. So I will tell you, that is a steal. If you're thinking about it, don't worry, we have curtains, we can make it private. I just will see who you are. But consultation, once again, is free on the Fresh booth over here. Feel free to stop by, say hi. They got some goodies to give away. This is their first time tapping the market, one of our vendors as well, so we want to thank them. Mabuhay Vibes over here, they've got a ton of fresh gear. I live in Austin, Texas, and every time I wear Mabuhay Vibes, I get complimented all the time. So shout out to Mabuhay Vibes. Last but not least, we have our Sari Sari store. Everything almost is 25 cents. So if stuff is still there in an hour, that's a shame, because it should all be gone by the end of the night. Also, where our president Jay is, we have some t-shirts. Jay, show a t-shirt. We have gala t-shirts, and I'm going to talk about what the gala was, and fiesta t-shirts. It doesn't complete your wardrobe with the first missus and our president. They wear it all the time. It's their everyday attire. So feel free to pick up a t-shirt, 20 bucks. I might make it. It's supposed to be 30. We got it at a discount, so it's 20 bucks right now. For you guys, it's 20. Also, what is a fiesta without raffle tickets? So with my beautiful Auntie Rossi, she is our booth. She's waving over here. Stop by and grab some raffle tickets. We will begin our program in just a few minutes. I will introduce myself in a little bit. But in the meantime, enjoy your merienda. Say hello to people around you. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming. The Niners are up. God is good. One more time. God is good. All the time. Yes, He is. we have a whole smorgasbord behind me. So that will be available later tonight. But we would like to begin our program shortly. So everyone grab your food, grab some gifts, stop by a vendor booth, just see what they're about. And we will begin just shortly. Let me introduce myself. My name is Melvin Mendoza. Hello. I moved to Austin, Texas during the pandemic so I could buy a house because Daly City is so expensive. But I will tell you, there's no place I'd rather be than here right now. Because, yes, and you know the one most expensive commodity is time. And you guys chose to be here. There's some football game going on, I know, we know. But you went through monsoon, you drove through traffic, and you're here now. And all I gotta say is thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I also want to introduce my co-MC, Mr. Gary over here. Gary, wave your hand. He's wearing a...
Test. Hello.
Okay.
Everybody, welcome.
And I don't want to just introduce Gary. You gotta give credit where credit is due. And Gary is one of the most hardest working persons I know, and he helped a lot with this. So everyone give Gary a big round of applause, please. And beside every great man is a wonderful woman. Let's give it up for his wife, Maribel Baliwag. Yes, see, I'm still good up there. I love you. Buy the French booth. Okay. Everybody got their merienda? We're good? We've got some children up here. All right, y'all. I'm going to need your undivided attention. If you remember what Father said in Mass, children are a vital role. We have two children up here. Eliana and Princeton. Palomo. Give them a big round of applause. It takes a lot of guts to come here as kids. So what are these kids going to be doing for you guys tonight? They're going to be singing our national anthem. Bubba? All right, y'all. If everyone could give me your undivided attention and please rise. If you don't have your hats on, please take them off. All right, for our, let's give the Paloma kids another big round of applause. And for our Philippine national anthem, let's give it up for sincerity. Let's give the ladies a big round of applause, y'all. Come on, we can go louder than that. Good things come to those who wait. Thank you, ladies, for adjusting. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everyone, you can grab your seats, put back your hats, enjoy your food. Before we begin, we're going to be queuing up a video. But in the meantime, once again, we got to give a big shout out to our vendors tonight. Mabuhay Vibes on my right side over here, and on my left side, Fresh, offering free consultation and on-site Botox. That's so awesome. Also, shout out to our Sunny Sunny store. Look at the kids already there. Everything, majority is 25 cents. So if you give your kids $1, I guarantee they're gonna come back happy. So, parents, let's share that joy with our kids. You remember what a Sunny Sunny store was growing up in the Philippines. Let's give them that same kind of excitement. Yep, we got more kids going. Enjoy the store. And in the meantime, by a round of applause, who went to last year's gala? Come on, a little louder than that. Who went to the gala last year? Raise your hand if you were at the gala last year. Beautiful, beautiful. For those of you who are unaware, we had our first Santo Nino gala last year. And I gotta admit, it was spectacular. We had performers, we had speakers, we had guests who never heard of Santo Nino before. And they were amazed at how awesome this community can be. So shout out to you, give it up for the Santo Nino and Batangas community. You guys are amazing. So, why am I talking about the gala when it's the fiesta? Well, there was a video we played, and we asked a lot of our members what does Santo Nino mean to them. So for those of you, is it me or did Holy Spirit just upgrade? They've got projectors here now. This is beautiful. I love it. So we've got two sides showing this video. If you could give us your undivided attention, take a look at the videos and enjoy.
Even earlier than the 90s. And I think at least this is one.
What does the Santo Nino mean to me? To me, the Santo Nino is a representation of a connection to who we are as Christians and the people that we are raised to be disciples of Jesus. And so in that, it brings together my faith and my family and community.
The Santo Nino Association means a lot to me because helping a lot of people from the Philippines is really one of my goals in coming here to America.
My name is Marlon from IAA. My home is such an organization. It means a lot. It means that family get together. It means camaraderie. It means that we get to see each other again, friends and family. Also, the organization started for me where it keeps building where you can get together and get to see more people come into the organization. It's not just for our family or our elderly, it's so we can expand. And I'd like to see that organization get that way, continue that way. That's something our organization is doing.
It's actually a community for us. We're part of being in a community of Filipinos, of people who believe the same religion, the same social, understanding of what it is that we are here for.
The Santo Nino organization means having focus in the same Santo Nino. When I'm with the association, it feels, I feel at home. I feel at home with the association.
Santo Nino really means a lot. It increased my personal relationship and belief to every time that we raise. We try our best to send funds to the Philippines to help the less fortunate families of the community. And the Santo Nino is local for performing miracles also. And answering our prayers.
Palakpak lahat tayo. Clap your hands. Thank you, Mark Kala and Barry Mendoza for working on that video. So that little piece, I know it was a little hard to hear, but don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll play it a little louder later on tonight. But up next, I want to introduce someone who's very special to me. And I learned something. The older you get, the more emotional you get too. Is it true? I cry at commercials sometimes. But the next person is my first cousin. His name is Jason Alcantara. I said his name is Jason Alcantara. When my cousin says he needs anything, I make sure I help him out. Because this guy has one of the biggest hearts that I could ever dream of. And I want to say, when Jason said, hey, Mel, I wanted you to come here all the way from Texas and MC this fiesta, I said, without a doubt. There's no place I would rather be than here. So let's introduce our president of the Santo Niño Batangas Association, Mr. Jason Alcantara. Let's get louder, y'all. Let's give it up for Jay. Amen.
Wow, Melvin, thank you for that introduction. I will, you guys don't mind, I'll post here. First of all, I just want to thank everyone that took the time to decorate this beautiful hall. There were folks last night, early this morning, just making sure that you all felt the vibe of today's fiesta. Kudos and good job to the decoration committee for all this beautiful hard work. So let's begin. A very warm and dry greetings to you all. It is dry, it's raining. I'm very humbled to have the pleasure to welcome you to the Batangas City Santo Niño Devotees Association in Northern California. This day is our fiesta. It's been a long day coming. As you know, the past couple years we had no fiesta. We were deadlocked. We were far from this event taking place with this many people. So to see and look all around you, to be surrounded by all your kababayans, it really truly is a special thing. It's not that easy to come together, after what we've been through. Hopefully this pandemic is something we can now look back in a rearview mirror. It's all so hopefully behind us. As I reflect on the road we've taken together, I'm thankful to have had the honor to serve you as president this past year. I'm humbled to think of God's greatness and how good Santo Niño has been to us. It's been a few years, as I said, but now we are here, we are present, and we are now moving forward. This moment here has come full circle for me, especially. I recall, as Father said in Mass, Santo Niño as a child. My first recollections of being a part of these fiestas was as a child in those basketball courts outside. Literally, and full circle now I'm in front of you. I've been called to serve this seat, and I am here. And this is really happening. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time realizing that I'm speaking. Melvin, is this real? I'm not president? Did we really do this? Okay, never thought that.
Yes, Jay, we did.
It was a good year. We did wonderful this year.
Yes.
Okay. So let me just say this. I'm very thankful and grateful for the wonderful members that were shoulder to shoulder. And we did so many activities, we had so many endeavors. I won't forget our early morning bus rides at Cash Street to fundraise for this group. And we had a very fun time over there with my good friends in the back of the bus. I'll also cherish our summer picnics when we had in San Bruno, where we celebrated our summer picnic there. And what I really want to relish about is our fall gala fundraising. It was held in the West End a couple months ago, last October, and I can't help but smile and think of how successful this gala was. To our beautiful members addressed in the press that night, thank you for making those moments special. Thank you for all the beautiful memories that we've had throughout this year. I want to take a moment to thank the board of directors for all your help with this year's festivities. I'm going to list you quickly. Nino Rossi, Nina Rossi, thank you for your finance and treasury work. I will always cherish your guidance in many late night conversations. People below, Nina Lilette, thank you for being there every step of the way. Really appreciate you guys. It's an honor to work and serve with you. Thank you for making Caldereta to this party. Batangas, Caldereta ng Pilipinas. Oh, there, we're gonna enjoy that. Here we go. Kuya Mel, Auntie Malo, Auntie Delia. Words cannot express the amount of appreciation I have for you. Thank you for all your help, mentoring, and encouraging me throughout this presidency. Tito Cecil, Auntie Nino, thank you for being there and being only one phone call away. Every time I needed something, you guys were right there. To Uncle Bobby, Auntie Goli, Maraming Salamat. Thank you for providing structure, having some patience for me, and help me ease into this role. I want to, again, thank everyone that made this moment special and unforgettable. To all our donors and sponsors, thank you so much. Without you, we wouldn't be able to have done what we did this last year. I'm confident that when we look back and look at our financials, we did very good this year. My special thanks and gratitude to my wife, Rachel. Rachel, you there? Our kids, Jada, Edwin, and Maya, the whole Michael, and Laura. Rachel, great gal work. You really helped realize the vision, and we really did that. So hopefully we'll have this event moving forward. And to my parents, Luis and Corinne, I am so thankful for you. Thank you for the love and support, carrying me through the moments where I needed it the most. Thank you for believing in me. I hope I made you proud and represented this role the way you wanted me to, with class and dignity. I hope I made you guys proud. A big thank you to all our families that welcomed Santo Nino into their homes for the 7 novenas, but the other 2 are Zoom. You exemplified what a community of faith and prayer is all about. Their devotion to Santo Nino is truly undeniable and super inspiring. In closing, I want you to open your hearts and minds to the current state of the association. We are at a pivotal time of the association's history. A transition is now upon us. It's time to bring more youth and energy to this group. This is a call to action to all younger members to come forward and step up to this call. Do we cower at the call or retreat? As a true Patangueño would, we would rise up and accept this challenge. To all the youth, I encourage you to take on more responsibility with this group. It's a beautiful community around us. Beautiful, loving community of people that have faith in our Santo Nino. Let's embrace that. Let's embrace that community. May God's grace and faith and the love of Santo Nino carry us through the next chapter of this association and help deliver this group to new horizons. May God bless you always. Viva Santo Nino.
Thank you, Jay. Who remembers when Jason was one of the kids running around? Raise your hands if you've been part of the association. See? I do too. He still looks like that to me. Once again, let's give it up for Jay Alcantara. He loves this association. He loves it. And we do too. So, thank you guys. Up next, I want to introduce one of my cousins who is living her dream. She has a chicken, a goat in her house. She lives on a farm. She's living the American dream. She has 2 lovely boys, a handsome husband. I want to introduce my older and beautiful cousin, Carolyn. Come on up. Let's give it up for that lady, y'all. Hernandez. Yes, I keep forgetting last names. Sorry.
Thank you, Melvin. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Okay. I know I'm excited to be here, so I hope you're excited to be here. I just want to take a moment to give thanks to God and to the Santo Nino that we are all here today and present, and for all the blessings that we've had in our lives and for this moment. So you know that normally we like to invite a speaker to speak to our group. And the goal of that is to inspire and propel us to the future so that we can do better and bigger things. It's not every day that you get to meet someone who has similar roots as you. And when I say roots, I mean physical roots. My family and our speaker's family both had meager beginnings in a small barrio town. He and my mom and my other aunts and uncles, they grew up on the same plot of land on the corner of the basketball court in Pinamucan, Batangas, Philippines. Our guest today started his career as an instructor at the University of Philippines after graduating magna cum laude from the same school with a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. He later went on to obtain his doctorate in chemistry from the University of Alberta with a focus on organometallics and catalysis. I know that sounds really exciting, and I can probably see my dad and the other chemical engineers and chemists here wanting to hear more, but I'll let him elaborate. What I will tell you is our guest had 20 inventions patented. He wrote 16 international publications. In addition to that, he created a nonprofit 501c3 organization in January of 2012. When I asked him, why did you decide to start a nonprofit focusing on STEM education? He said, I wanted to make use of my family's story to inspire other Filipinos to pursue other STEM careers. He says he was also inspired by my Auntie Ellen, who works at Shell as a chemist, and her family story. When I asked him, what is it about being Filipino that you're most proud about? And he answered, strong faith and resilience. If you could offer the kids here one piece of advice, what would it be? He wants you all to know that everything is possible if you work hard and believe in yourself. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Jeffrey Camacho Bunking.
This is a very humbling experience. Thank you so much, Carolyn, for the very generous introduction. So, 2 weeks ago, I discovered that I was born in the barn that Carolyn's grandparents owned. That was 38 years and 14 days ago. Isn't the connection amazing? Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. And happy Fiesta of the Santo Niño. I would like to thank Batangas City's Santo Niño Devotees Association for inviting me to speak today. It is a great honor indeed to join the ranks of Filipinos and Filipino Americans who have been honored in this annual event. Filipinos who have made significant impacts on their respective vocations. But more than the honor of speaking on this podium, I have been most interested in meeting the members of this community. The Fiesta theme, it says reflect on the past, celebrate the present, onwards to the future, speaks volumes about the culture and history of this community. A community that's founded on faith and genuine care for others. A community that never fails to step up to the plate to help our kababayan soaring. And in behalf of all of the lives that you've touched over the years, I would like to thank each and every member of this community for all the things that they've done. And so at this point, allow me to share quite a bit about my story. So it's going to be a good 20-25 minutes of sharing my maalaala mo kaya story. So I talk about what I got in the community, the community that paved the way for me and my family. And a vision that I and fellow Filipino scientists are working towards in order to enable the younger generation of Filipinos to also realize their dreams. And I hope that in sharing my story, I can further inspire this community to continue to uplift others, to continue to give those in need a chance to improve their lives. So as Carolyn said, at the moment I have a dual career. So I am a Filipino scientist developing and commercializing technologies for one of the world's largest publicly traded energy companies. And outside of my job, I devote my time doing humanitarian work through Filipino Science Hub. So Filipino Science Hub is a non-profit organization that I founded in 2012 with the goal of promoting science, technology, engineering, mathematics education, as well as the culture of innovation among Filipino students and teachers in the Philippines and abroad. So Carolyn already mentioned some of my achievements as a chemist and as a scientist in the international scene. But let me tell you one brutal truth. I did not achieve those just because I'm smart and talented. I achieved those goals because I have a community that backs me. They say that it takes a village to raise a child. So let me tell you about the community, that village that made me the person that I am today. And I would also like to take this opportunity to honor some of my heroes in that community and share with you some of the lessons that I learned. So I am the second of two sons of Zacarias and Erlinda Aquino. So both my parents hail from communities in the mountains in Batangas City. So Barangay Malimayo and Barangay Canal. So we didn't actually, my parents didn't originate from Coconut. Both came from big and poor families. So in total, my mom and my dad have more than 105 nieces and nephews. So that's how big our family is. Because they were born poor, both my parents didn't even finish their 4th grade. So my father, as some of you may know, happens to be one of the very first jeepney drivers in Barangay Pinagpan. And that's when he met my mom, who's then just like after they married, they decided to raise their family in Barangay Pinagpan, which happens to be one of the best decisions that they've ever made. So, though my parents didn't come from the big clans of Barangay Pinagpan proper, so we're not members of the Galienas, the Mendozas, the Hernandezes, and the Alcantaras, those families took them in and treated them like they're part of their family. So the likes of Mama Emilio and Nanay Rina Galiena, Mama Ibite and Nanay Pilar Galiena, so they are the ones who mentor my parents when it comes to raising a family. Their respective stories and working hard to send their children through college actually inspired our parents. So these are some of the families who were the first cycle breakers in Barangay Pinagpan. Their relatives with most accomplished Filipinos like work in this community as well. And so the stories of these families sparked hope in my parents, and that maybe someday they too can break free from the cycle of poverty. So my parents' journey towards that dream was not an easy one. So for years they barely slept because they had to work hard. My dad is actually a jeepney driver, my mom is a local cook, to support their children's needs and their education. And lacking formal education resulted in our parents being looked down upon. First, they got bullied and called names in front of their children. So I witnessed instances in which my parents were called names, and that caused me to lose my childhood. But also thanks to those tragic experiences, they lead me to develop a passion for learning and a passion to succeed. And so at age 6, I knew then that I have to change my family's narrative. I need to be able to honor my parents in the best way that I can. Our family's journey is not for the faint-hearted. So let me share with you some of the things that we experienced. When I was in college, when I was studying in UP, we actually lost power for 6 months. And that's because we cannot afford our electric bill. So my parents had to prioritize our education. So I remember I would go back on weekends from UP. And I would study for my exams with just the light of the candle. So para po ako kung si Rizal noon na nagsusunod literally ng kilay. I finished my undergrad degree in UP without buying any textbook. Because we cannot afford anything outside of our tuition and fees and maintaining the expenses. When my brother and I were teenagers and when we were in college, we were never able to buy new clothes or shoes because again, our educational expenses are of top priority. Anything else outside of that is secondary, even food. So sometimes we have to skip meals. That's how difficult our life was growing up. We didn't have much, but we held on to 2 things. Our dreams and our faith. Our faith that one day things will turn for the better for us. So how did we survive and thrive? This is the part where I tell you of the advantages of having poor and non-educated parents. What they lacked in formal education, they compensated for with good character and wisdom. They learned from all the hardships and they remained inwardly strong. So let me also share with you a couple of anecdotes that really shaped up the person in me. So I was 6 years old when I first saw my father getting bullied by his boss. And then I asked my dad, that, why did he treat you that way? And then my dad said, anak, ganyan talaga. Minsan may mga ganyang tao kung tatutuin nila hindi maganda ang isang kahit at isang tumang kaparehas natin. Mga hindi nakapag-aral kaparehas namin ng nanay mo, kaya dapat pag-ibigin mo ang pag-aaral. And I would like to just state it for everyone to understand what I just said. Son, there are people like them who will treat poor and uneducated people like me and your own. That's why you have to work to get an education. As a very curious child, I also asked him, why don't we just leave? Why don't we just look for other work? So my dad then sat me on his lap. He grabbed a piece of white paper and he drew a dot of the metal. And then he asked me, what do you say? And I told him, a dot. Tutok po. And then my dad told me, son, 9 out of 10 people will give the same answer that you gave. You only focused on the dot and you did not recognize how wide the white space is in comparison to that dot. So that changed my life forever. I learned from that point at age 6 that I am not to make any rash decisions or inconvenience even my child. And that I always have to look at the bigger picture. Diba po, napakawais po ng aking mga magulang. My mother was turning 61 today in the Philippines. She's the disciplinarian. So, while my father supports and enables, my mom has always been that voice that recognizes our strengths, but also points out aspects where we are lacking. My mom would always challenge me to apply the things I learned from schools in at least 10 different situations. So kasabihan lang nito, bawal ka lumaki, matalino, tanga. Yun po lagi sinasabi sa akin ng aking nanay. So she developed the creativity. And I have always been a top student in my entire academic journey. But despite all the honors, it has always been my mom who would go support me. Though she's proud of all of the achievements of my intelligence and skills, she said that she'd be prouder if I am also that student who was the best of her class. There's a fairly fine balance of enabling and also making us realize that we're lacking, like in certain respects. And so, my mom, though I never really received the most behaved student award, my mom taught me that by building a consistently good character, that's going to be my biggest strength. And that's the tool that's going to keep me going and standing in our long and arduous journey. I can say that I have encountered a lot of highly accomplished people in my life. Academics, scientists, innovators, some of the most influential and most intelligent people in the world, business folks, rich individuals as well as politicians, but I remain most impressed with my parents, and I want to be like them in all respects. So, my brother and I, we lacked the strong financial foundation. We didn't have the financial headstart. But we were actually blessed with a great set of parents. And also allow me to say that we were also blessed with remarkable mentors. So I mentioned earlier that the Villanas mentored my parents, the Villanas and Mendozas. Those remarkable individuals raised their children well because their children also became my mentors. So allow me to honor a couple of them. So my Nino Noli Villena, the son of Mami Tito and Nanay Pilar Villena, he was actually the one who taught me early on the importance of emotional intelligence. Though he said that though intelligence and skills can give one an advantage, being emotionally intelligent at the same time will make you stand out. And that proves to be very useful when we're leading and influencing people. My dear Mom Ellen, who is the daughter of Mami Emilio and Nanay Nino, she remains to be one of my mentors to this day. She exposed me to a lot of opportunities even if she didn't have to. She also assisted me financially when I moved out of the country to pursue my graduate degree in chemistry in Canada. And most importantly, she introduced me to a community of equally remarkable people who have significantly influenced my life as well. So, Mom Ellen to me is my role model when it comes to generosity, authenticity, and honesty. So, our family may have struggled financially growing up, we may have experienced maltreatment from people, but the Lord is truly ever faithful because He blesses us with miracles. Miracles in the form of these people who show up during the most difficult times. And these people and these communities did not solve all of our problems, but they spark hope in me. They spark hope in my family. Their stories and the great examples that they portray motivated us to keep pushing on. Their stories prove us that everything is possible and that dreams will come true for as long as you work hard and you persevere. So at this point, we already have like an idea of what drove me to really achieve a bunch of things in life. my ability to dream and to work hard were fostered at home by my parents. And growing in a community that has the likes of the Belianas and the Mendozas gave our family the encouragement and the boost that they needed when it mattered the most. Napakalaking bagay po ng inspirasyon na bibigay ng nagpapakagay ng buhay. So, I always reflect on my family's journey, and I always find myself becoming ever more grateful. Grateful for the communities that helped me realize my dreams and also inspire me to dream bigger dreams. And these communities to this day inspire me to pay it forward to the next generation. So, my family hailed from the mountains, but we were able to break free from poverty. And what we have is we have established a blueprint for how we can work and achieve our dreams no matter how hard or impossible they may seem. And I aspire to replicate this blueprint to multiply stories like mine. And I'm proud to say that we are able to do this now slowly through Philippine Science Hub. So Philippine Science Hub, as I mentioned, I founded it 11 years ago. And our goal is to help increase the number of Filipino scientists and STEM professionals in the Philippines through capacity building programs for students and teachers. And at the moment, this organization is working hard to address two pressing problems that our country faces. So first, in 2018, the Program for International Student Assessment performed or assessed the performance of 15-year-old students from 79 mid to high-income countries, including the Philippines. 79 countries. Mahuhulaan niyo po ba kung anong rango ng Pilipinas? The Philippines ranked 79. In Tagalog, punto. Korea, pinakahuli. What the assessment revealed was that Filipino students lack the ability to think critically, and they are unable to apply their learnings in real-life situations. The report also revealed that Filipino students they lack creativity. They also lack a growth mindset. So yung sa kanila po, yung feeling nila na, oh, hindi ako magaling, forever na sila hindi magaling, which is not true. And this will impact the future of our country. Because these students will soon become our workforce. They will be our future leaders. Second, First Nations like the United States are able to grow their economies through revolutions in technology and innovation. Scientists, engineers, innovators, and techpreneurs are at the forefront of these fields. And for the Philippines to be globally competitive, it needs to meet a critical number of scientists and researchers required for technology and innovation. So in 2018, in the same year that the PISA report was actually released, the United Nations Educational I want to get it right, Scientific and Cultural Organization of UNESCO, they made the recommendation that for the Philippines to maintain its economic growth, it has to have at least 380 Filipino scientists and researchers per million Filipinos. In that year, the Philippines was only averaging 189 per million Filipinos, not even half of what's required. And in that year, its neighboring Southeast Asian countries only had, such as Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand, they had 7,000, 2,000, or 1,000 scientists per million population. So the Philippines is lagging way behind. Kailangan po natin ng marami pang scientists and innovators para po makakapagod. So how are we helping to fix this? So Filipino Science Hub has been slowly building local STEM communities where academics, STEM professionals like me, non-profit organizations, and local government units work together to support the development of teachers and students at home, especially at the basic education level. So we need to start training our Filipino students young for them to get inspired to become scientists in the future. And these local communities are environments in which people like me can mentor and empower teachers and students. So in case you're wondering, what has Filipino Science Hub achieved so far? So Filipino Hub has been able to raise funds and launch projects that would train teachers in how to improve the teaching practice and conduct of scientific research. That is very important. We have also partnered up with big brands in the space, such as the Lopez Group of companies, or ABS-CBN, for example. We have also partnered up with non-profit organizations such as Knowledge Channel Philippines, as well as the Foundation for the Upgrading of the Standard of Education, which is the foundation for the Lushutan Group of companies. We have also worked with top universities in the country such as the University of the Philippines, De La Salle University, and Philippine Normal University. And I'm also proud to share that after 3 years of doing this, we have already trained more than 35,000 individuals back home. So that number is enough to fill Chase Center twice a month. We're also proud to share that through partnerships with non-profit organizations such as youth, we were able to build small communities of teaching, STEM teaching practice in Lobo, Batangas, and in Rizal Province. And here's hoping that in the future, Phils and Hub can also work with this organization for us to launch projects for students and teachers in Batangas City. So sana po makapag-promote po tayo, makapagsabi tayo sa ating new possibility. And then, lastly, Phils and Hub has engineered STEM instructional materials designed to teach students higher order thinking skills. So we're teaching them how to be creative and how to practice engineering. So we have produced more than 100 of these modules, and these materials have since been accessed by more than 100 individuals from more than 100 countries. So hindi lang po sa Pilipinas na ating that make use of modern instructional materials. So these are some milestones and numbers, but what makes the hard work and sacrifice more worth it is how we are able to influence others. So the ability to influence teachers to improve their teaching practice is something that's highly fulfilling because our teachers are the frontliners in this battle. So if we train our teachers, they will multiply the impact of their work. Second, and most importantly, we have received messages from students saying that they decided to pursue careers in STEM because of the trainings and the personal career stories that we share through the Philsahab platform. So this is a contribution to society that our group is very proud to play. So all these things that we do to be of service to people have been inspired by my family story and the community of faithful and generous people who allowed us to stand on their shoulders. And here's hoping that this journey that I shared with you will inspire this community to keep caring, to keep helping, and to keep inspiring. The help that you extend, no matter how big or small, can change lives. And I am living perfectly. And with that, as we celebrate this day, I hope that everyone here takes the time to reflect on all of the great things that this community has done over the years. And more importantly, I hope that we strengthen their bond as a community that moves us one into the future. So, muli, maraming salamat po and happy Fiesta.
Ano ba ito?
Dr. Jeffrey Boonkin. Let's give him a big round of applause. How inspirational is that? Doctor, before you leave, our president would like to say a little something.
Jeff, thank you so much for taking the time and blessing us with knowledge and information about your story history. On behalf of the Batangas City Association, we want to provide this recognition award for your outstanding achievement in the field of chemistry. You are from Pinamugan Elementary School. You are from Pinamugan National High School. You are recipient of several professional awards and published composition papers in the field of chemistry. We're blessed for you to be here today here with us. We want to present this to you on the 14th day of January. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor. Now, the next part of our program, I want to introduce, we're going to go a little bit off schedule because we want everyone who's streaming. By the way, there's a big camera over there. Everyone say hi to the camera. We are being streamed all over the world. We currently have one viewer. I'm just kidding. We have hundreds of viewers. But up next, I'd like to introduce Kai Sahan of San Jose Dance Co. Inc. Let's give them a big round of applause. Even louder than that, let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. We have the beautiful Rachel Moreno. She's going to be introducing each dance, what they mean, what they're wearing, a little background information. So, Rachel, where are you, my dear? Right there. I see you, Rachel. So everyone, if you could give them your undivided attention, we greatly appreciate it. As they're getting ready, we do have balloons being built for the kids and face painting for the next hour or so. So for you kids interested, get them now. But we also want you to enjoy this beautiful arrangements of dances. So thank you, Rachel. It's you.
Santo Nino Devotees Association, in particular Romel Josas, and Dave and Josie de los Reyes for coordinating with us this afternoon, or this evening, to perform for you. All right, and I'll be handing over the microphone so you guys can understand what we'll be doing for you this evening. Alex.
Our first dance is which means ceremony. We use petals of flowers to welcome our guests. Here's
Our next dance is Lapay Bentiguen. This dance simulates the movements of birds and seagulls, and this dance we learned on our Goodwill tour. Next is Pandango sa Ilaw, where the girls use glasses on their heads and candles and balance it. And it stimulates the movements of the fireflies. Now here is Marco.
Hi. Our next dance is Magalite, where we use lipstick or coconut shell. This dance is an all-male relative. And here's the lyrics.
Hi everyone. Our next dance is called Kalatong Medley. It's composed of 3 dances. The first one is Kalatong, where the male uses bamboo sticks. And the next dance is Subli or Subsub, meaning to band. And lastly, the third one is Yaklakat or Marky. Here's Walter.
Last but not least, our Philippine national dance, Queen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it one more time for Kais.
Let's give them a big Santo Nino round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's show them how we appreciate their time. And the kids, feel free to be in the front and enjoy the show. Bring out your cameras. Palakpak lahat tayo! encourage all the kids to sit in the front. This might be their first time seeing some Filipino folk dance. Let's give it up for our dancers, y'all! Alright, if you can have the president, Jason Alcantara, please come to the stage. Jason.
Put your hands together for your son,
Jason Alcantara, please report to the center of the stage. Jason, right here. Jason, come right there. Right there, smack dab in the middle. Just wait, Jay, just wait, Jay, just wait. Give it up for Kaisan, y'all.
Kaisan San Jose Dance Company.
All right, Jay, it's like ring around the rosies. Remember that, Jay. Look at him, look at him. The 49ers win. Jason wins. We're all winning tonight. Let's go. Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
The 49ers won tonight! Yeah!
Great job, everybody. Jason looked like Santo Nino for a little bit. Picture, picture.
Once again, thank you.
Everyone with on your phone.
San Jose Dance Company.
Let's give it up for Kaisan. All right, we're gonna get a picture. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's give it up once again for Kaisan, y'all. They did an amazing job. This might be some of our kids' first time seeing Filipino folk dancing. I am a proud Filipino, you should be too.
And I know my daughter goes to Italy.
Yes.
She lives in Washington. So that was amazing.
One of the kids asked me, is this small world? No, it's not Disneyland. This is your heritage. Let's give you guys good job, y'all. Give them another big round of applause.
Yeah! Make some noise!
Excuse me. You get back the
All right.